guys, how are you keeping? So today we are with a Solingen straight razor, very nice one, nice present from a friend. And I don't know if you see the engraving on the blade, but it's super nice. It says Renaissance with two swords, very nice. And the back also has very nice engraving, as you can see here. And we can also see on the hook the size, it's a 6/8, and also this is on one side of the blade, so made in Germany. This is probably the model, I'm not sure of what it is, and the scale seems to be made of either nice plastic or horn, and this is a extra hollow. Now, as usual, we're gonna protect the spine with the nice Scotch 33 plus protective tape. We're gonna put some Sharpie on the edge to confirm that the blade is perfectly in line and flat. Here is our initial edge, not bad so far. Oops, little dent here, as you can see, and another one here. They're not big, so I'd say to be safe, we're gonna reset our bevel on a Sharpening 1K, and we're gonna use the Atoma 400 diamond stone to raise a nice slurry on it. Additionally to raising a slurry, it's also helping you to keep your stone perfectly flat, to use the Atoma or another diamond stone. Alright, let's start. So at first we're gonna just do 2 straight lap or 4, just to confirm that the Sharpie is gone from the edge. And it seems to be good. Maybe a tiny bit on the nose. Sometimes the nose is, I don't know if you will see it, but tiny bit curved, so you will need to play with your wrist and to have the nose touching perfectly well the stone. So now we are on back and forward, and then just the usual X stroke. So the X strokes will help you to realign the edge, to rebalance. I don't know if you see, but on the slurry it became a bit grayish. That's also the metal dust going on it. Let's have a look now at the new edge under the microscope. That's good. The little dents are gone. That's great. That's the advantage of the Solingen blades. They're really easy to work on. Let's clean the 1K, and now we're gonna use the 5K. So 5K, just magic to remove the trace and the marks of the 1K. So same, we raised a slurry on it. And now some back and forward laps. And finally, again, the X strokes. So as you can see, I'm raising a bit the blade at the end, and just to make sure that the nose touch perfectly well. It's tiny bit curved on the nose. It often happened on some old straight razors. Okay. Now we'll dry the blade. The beam light, the light goes well on the. Oh, yeah. Let's for fun do a quick shave, just not touching the skin, and yeah, perfect. It's singing well too. Okay, now we're gonna use the JNAT, Natural Javanese Stone, Nakayama LV5, and usually I would use my Asano Nagura set, so the slurry stones. This is the Asano Nagura Tenju, the 5-7K. Then we have the Mejiro, the 8-10K, and then the Koma, 12K-ish, and then we could finish with a Tomonagura. This one is a Kita. Anyway, today we are not gonna use any of these slurry stones. We are gonna use only a base stone and a diamond stone. This is a test. I heard people doing it. I want to see if we can basically hone a razor from scratch with no slurry stone. Just a good base stone. So the goal here will be to raise a thick slurry with the diamond stone, trying to reproduce 7-8K grit, even though this stone is more close to 15K. So now we have a nice thick slurry, and then we're gonna cut it with water to create a progression, maybe a few times. So here we have a very nice thick slurry. We make sure that the slurry is brought with us when we are moving the blade, and we don't leave some behind. Let's have a look if it worked. Yeah, that doesn't look too bad actually. Most of the marks from the 5K are gone, so that's it. That's probably a success. We'll see at the end. Now we're gonna dilute a bit, cut a bit the slurry with water, trying to create a progression like any slurry stone, and see if it's working. So at this stage you don't need to put it almost no pressure on the blade. You can help yourself with the other hand to keep the blade in place, but that's it. Okay, we're gonna again cut it with water. So at this stage the slurry is very clear, very almost transparent. But it's usually better to keep a bit of slurry on a very hard stone, otherwise you could scratch potentially your blade. That's it. Gonna dry the blade. Let's try to not cut ourselves and have a look at our final edge. It's looking good, I have to say. Looking really good. Very, very flat, nice. So now we're gonna go on the strop. We're gonna go with 150-200 laps on a Kanayama 6000, which is done. And now we're gonna do our hanging hair test. Well, it sings well. Looks very decent. Yeah, looks okay. Not perfect, but okay, I would say. Now, shave test. I used one of my favorite set, the Saponificio Varesino, and I had a really good shave, I have to say. Is it the best shave? I don't know. It was a very good shave. Would it have been better with the set of Asano Naguras? Maybe. Not sure. I'd have to test. But very decent. So can we do without the slurry stones if we have a good base stone? Probably yes, I would say so. The tricky part is to do a good progression, but it's doable. Now I'd love to know, have you tested that? Did you try with only a base stone? What's your point of view? Look, if you liked the video, I'd love you to put a thumbs up, and please comment. Thanks a lot. Have fun. See ya. Bye bye.